What's going on, Washington football team fans? It's your boy back with another video. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that share, hit that bell. More content is definitely on the way. I've been gone all week, man. I've been having a crazy week. So I really couldn't get with y'all family stuff going on. But, we built for all that. But it's a few things that I want to talk about, actually, because like I said, I haven't talked to you all week. And let's just start with the state of this franchise. This year I can honestly say, so far, even though we're just 2-3, and there's plenty of time to turn things around, but I look at this season like it just wasn't what I expected. I mean, me being real with y'all, I clearly expected. I knew we was a 7-9 ball club. But I literally expected us to take that game at the end of the year from Tampa Bay with all the additions we added and this whole off season. And I would honestly think that this team would be a 9 or 10 win team. I actually did. But then some of you in my comment section, you're telling me that we might not win another game. I've seen that a few times in the comment section. And I've seen and I've heard people say that they still think we could win 7 or 8 games. And I'm going to be honest. Both of you have a reason to feel that way. Even the people that say they don't think we're going to win another game. You have a reason to think that way. I mean, we just lost to a New Orleans team, and they're on their 4th string wide receivers. Alvin Kamara and Jameis Winston. They did what they wanted against us. They scored 30 points. So, if we can't beat an injured New Orleans team, you can't just look at the schedule. Every team that's on this schedule from now on, from here on out, it's a chance that they can beat us every week. I don't look at no team on that schedule like, that we can beat them. And I know before you even get started, you're going to be like, well, we can beat Carolina. Or we could beat Philly. Dog, you see what Carolina did to us last year? They're better. And as far as Philly, I'm watching Philly play other teams, and I'm looking like, well, I don't know if we can beat Philly. I don't know if we can beat Denver. I don't know if we can beat the Raiders. I don't know, and neither do you. So, we can hope we can win some more games, but for the people that's saying we can win 7, for us to win 7 or 8 games, we're gonna have to win 6 or 7 games, 6 games right now. To even get 8 wins, we have to win 6 more out of those. And it can be done. So, as far as that goes, I can see why both sides would say what they're saying. Me, on the other hand, only thing I can say is I really don't know. I don't know who's gonna show up. For these first 5 weeks, that's all I've been saying. Well, maybe the Diaz show up. And they really haven't. They did look a little better, but it's still the same. Then all the injuries compile. I don't know. We just going to have to see. We just going to see if these guys are going to dig into their soul and become the players that we think they can be. Now, on to something else. This Sean Taylor thing. Now, I've been a Washington fan since 1982. That's a long time. Some of you guys wasn't even born when I was a Washington fan. And that's cool. But I'm going to let you know, man, from 82 to 92 was the best football I've ever seen. This is the reason why I'm still a fan now. Despite how loyal we've been to this organization, and this organization has constantly shown us, even though they signed Ron, constantly showed us that, do they really have our best interests in heart? Just got to think that as an organization, they haven't. From 92 all the way to 2000 and now, it's been a complete dumpster fire. Straight up. Tire fire. Hard to put out a tire fire. And Ron's seeing that right now. Because it's always bull crap coming up. But then, like I said, man, I've been here a long time. Since 82. And I got a lot of players that I just groomed to just love over those years. Of course, the legendary Joe Theismann, Riggo, Dave Butts, the Hogs, Jim Lachey, Russ Grimm, John Bostic, Clint Didier, Brad Edwards, Chris Samuels. It's been a lot. It's so many. The Posse, Gary Clark, Art Monk, Ricky Sanders, Clint Didier. If I already said Clint, I said it again because I love you, Clint. Chris Cooley, Clinton Portis, Santana Moss. A lot of players. It's a lot. And I miss Chris Samuels. I missed a lot. Wilbur Marshall. But out of all of those greats, even the ones I named and the ones that I forgot, it's been two since 1982. There is two, and this is a known fact. Even though it's not a real fact, but amongst us Washington fans, this is a fact. Darryl Green, Sean Taylor, the best shit we ever had. Point blank. Point blank. I'll wait for the comment section. The best two players I've seen since I've been watching Washington football is Darryl Green and Sean Taylor. And that is no disrespect to the great Art Monk or the great Russ Grimm. I say this with all the respect in the world. But those two right there were just special. Darryl, 20 years of service. Hall of Famer, 2-time Super Bowl ring champion, 3 Super Bowl appearances. Hall of Fame. If you played Madden, his last year in the NFL, he was 40 years old and it was still a 91 speed at 40. This is crazy. The fastest man in the NFL when he was there. And then you have Sean Taylor. Sean Taylor is damn near like Allen Iverson when it comes to football. He had that type of mystique, that type of following, that type of impact. Excuse me. If you was a fan of this team when Sean Taylor was there, it's one thing that we can all agree. All of your peers, all of our enemies, all of the fans of other teams respected this guy. Period. If you watch the game of football and love the game of football, you would have to love how this guy played, even if you was a Dallas Cowboy fan. That's how brutal this guy is. This guy was the most brutal football player that I've seen, on top of athletically just gifted, loved the game of football, played football at an extreme high level. I wish Sean was here with these boys right now. And this team, this organization, which I've been bragging on ever since Ron Rivera got here, give the fans a 3-day notice on the retirement of Sean Taylor's jersey. Arguably one of the best Washington football team players / Washington Redskin players that ever put on a jersey, even though he didn't win a ring. Arguably one of the best, but damn near the best player we had in the new millennium. No disrespect to the great Trent Williams, because Trent is, oh my God, Trent. I mean, I can't say nothing about Trent. Love Trent. But let's just say Sean Taylor, he's the best Washington football team player that we had in the new millennium. Period. It's 2021. 21 years hasn't been a better one. Like I said, and that's how we repay them. This organization is sick. And as for the Kansas City game, I'm done venting with Sean because this is just who we are. And with all of that going on, we got Kansas City coming in this week. And I'm gonna tell you this. We couldn't beat a banged up New Orleans Saints team without any receivers. And even though Tyreek Hill might not play this week, I can't tell you, I don't even want to review the game for the disrespect of Sean. But I'm going to tell you this. If we couldn't beat a banged up New Orleans team, I hope we do win the game. Don't get me wrong, because y'all know I love this team. I invest so much time in this team, it's ridiculous. I'll be surprised if we win. Hell to the football team.